why is this helicopter circling my house? What have I done wrong? G'day and welcome back to the channel. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble again. Oh no, what have I done? Apparently, I got a call from CAA this morning. Nice guy called Chris. He's an investigator with CAA. He gave me a ring, bit of a heads up saying, look, we've had some more complaints about your drone flying during the lockdown. Oh no. And he listed a few videos he said that had been complained about. Didn't say if there was one complainant or many complainants, but I have a feeling actually that there's someone out there, someone, just one or two people who may be related, who have decided that, oh, we're going to deal to this guy. Let's complain about all his videos. Let's see if we can get him shut down because we're jealous, or we don't like him, or whatever the reason is. Someone has just decided to pick on me and try and knock me out of the sky by complaining relentlessly to CAA about my super safe flying with drones and things which are this small. Seriously. But they've said, they've alleged that my flying is in breach of civil aviation regulations. And I know it's not, because I'm the guy that's there on the ground. I know all the things. From a video, there's a lot of things you can't tell. For example, one of the videos complained about was, I flew in fog. And it's not illegal to fly in fog. But what if you didn't have full visibility of the model at all times? Well, hey, if I didn't have full visibility of this model when I flew it in the fog, how the hell did I get it back? Because this doesn't have GPS. This doesn't have return to home. You've got to be able to see it to get it back, right? So obviously they're really grasping at straws. And they also complained about one of my flights at the airfield where I was menacing some birds. And I think, as we all know, bird strike is a huge problem in the aviation industry, and anything you can do to clear birds from an airfield is a safety positive, not a safety negative. So there's a whole lot of stuff. And also, remember, I'm not someone who uses the rules as a crutch. I don't use the rules as a crutch. For example, when I'm flying here, when I'm flying at the airfield, I always have a scanner tuned to the aviation band sitting on my belt, so I can hear if an aircraft calls up from a long way away. And recently that was really a good example of that was, I was sitting here editing videos and I heard a helicopter coming, one of the Kawasaki helicopters, rescue helicopter they use to ferry people to and from the hospital here. And so you can hear that helicopter coming from a long way away. It's a big twin-engine helicopter. I heard it coming, so I thought, okay. And then it got closer and closer, and I thought, it isn't landing at the airport, at the hospital helipad. So I got my camcorder, went outside, and this is what I saw. Don't know. So why is this helicopter circling my house? What have I done wrong? As you can see in that video, that helicopter was flying around over my neighbourhood at about 200 to 250 feet above the ground. It wasn't taking off, wasn't landing, it was actually flying below 500 feet over a built-up area, a large twin-engined helicopter. Now that's not a particularly safe thing to do, because if that helicopter had lost control or something, if tail rotor had gone out, it could have fallen into a built-up area, exploded, lots of people could have died. In the UK, a helicopter like that landed on a pub, and over a dozen people died in the resulting fire and destruction. So you don't fly a helicopter over a built-up area at such a low level unless you really have to. It turns out there'd been a murder a couple of streets over, and they were using that helicopter in lieu of a police helicopter to try and see if the suspect was in the area. Okay, sometimes those things happen. And that is why I carry the radio scanner on my belt, because you never know when something unusual is going to happen. And if I'm flying a drone, I need to know about that before suddenly I've got a helicopter somewhere in my flight area and I don't know where it is. That's why I take the extra steps. That's why I don't rely on rules. I take further, whatever extra measures are necessary to preserve safety. And those are the things you don't see when I'm flying, but those are the things that happen. And so I have no problems with these complaints with CAA. I'm sure that Chris will come along, he'll investigate, I'll give him all my information, and I would be very surprised if he found I'd done anything wrong. And this is the worrying thing. We have CAA's complaint process now being used as a weapon by somebody or some people against me for some reason. I have no idea why. Well, I think I do, but obviously someone doesn't like me and they want to deal to me. And this is a really convenient way to do it because, as I said, if CAA receives a complaint, they have to act on it. They have to investigate to make sure rules haven't been broken. So I expect I'm going to get a relentless stream of these complaints now until perhaps finally the parties concerned are told to stop annoying CAA with their relentless complaints because they are baseless and groundless. Sooner or later, CAA has to say, we trust you, Mr. Simpson. You've proven that you are not a risk to the public safety. You've proven that you do follow the rules necessary to preserve safety. In fact, you go the extra step. At some stage, they have to say, you know, you're a trustworthy person. I mean, they do that every time they issue a pilot's license. They say, we trust you to fly an aeroplane. So I think that's going to be the case. If not, well, then I'll just keep rolling with the punches. I'll keep providing the evidence that shows I haven't endangered anybody or anybody's property and that I'm flying safely. And if the other people want to spend all their waking days being bitter and twisted and trying to somehow knock me out of the sky, good on them, go for it, do your best. I just wish you'd find a hobby that made you happy instead of one that made you bitter and twisted. There you go. So anyway, that's just to keep you informed with what's been going on here. In the meantime, I thank my Patreon supporters for their ongoing support, especially over the last few days when I've been crook as a pig through lack of sleep and an infection brought on by a lowered immune system. Not the CV, don't worry about that. And now I'm back on deck. Well, we'll be back on deck in the next couple of days. Business as usual. Let's get stuck in. Let's get the reviews going. Let's get some fun flying happening. Fun, safe flying. Because remember, model aviation is not a crime yet. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.